Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explore how to handle asynchronous exception in C Sharp. So, handling exceptions properly is a crucial for building robust and reliable applications. So when you use asynchronous programming, I mean async and the await keywords in C Sharp, exceptions can be thrown in the asynchronous method just like in normal synchronous programming, or you can say synchronous code. However, handling these exceptions requires a slightly different approach. There is not a big difference between synchronous program exception and asynchronous program exceptions. The things are same. So to see how to handle this kind of thing in asynchronous method, let's start with a very basic example of an asynchronous method. I will define an asynchronous method that might throw an exception. I will forcefully throw some type of exception so that you can see how to handle this exception. And then I will show you how to handle these exception, these error using the try catch block. Okay, now let's me directly move towards the development environment, and here I will uh, create a very basic async function. Now let me define this function as a static, and I will use the async keyword before the function name because I am talking about the async programming, and this function will not return anything. So I will just define task. If I want to return anything, then I have to give here the type like this, like boolean. Okay, but at this time I am not returning anything from the task. That is why I have to only use the keyword task, and then I will use fetch data, for example async. Okay, now it will be my function name. Then let's me declare some body of the function. Now you know that in C Sharp, to handle exceptions we are using the try catch block. Now in asynchronous functions, in asynchronous programming, we have to keep the same way. I have just to use the try and catch block. Inside the try, I have to write my code, and inside the catch block, I have to handle the exception. Okay. Now let's me at the time I am not making any API call, any database operation call. So I will just wait here for 1 second. You can you know that to delay forcefully in the programming, then we are using the task to delay to forcefully delay, and here I am just delaying for 1 second, delay for 1 second. Okay, and then I will throw some exception forcefully. Now in C sharp, I think I also explained in one of my previous video, to throw the exception forcefully you have to use the throw keyword and then the operation, the exception invalid operation, and here I will just type, sorry guys, just give a message, the error message, and you know that I am forcefully just throwing the exception. Okay, and here an error occurred in fetching the data from database. Okay, now I am forcefully throwing the exception, and now here I will handle the exception. Okay, now I will just print the message to the console at the moment, the error message console.writeLine ax.toString. Okay, caught an exception. Now obviously I have to call this function so that I can show you the demo. Now let's me copy the function name, and here I will directly call this function using the await keyword because I am using the asynchronous programming. Now if I remove these, the function will give me, okay, it did not give me error, but normally it give error. But the function not return any type, that is why it did not give me the error, I think. Okay. Now here I will just to print something to the console. Okay. Program like completed. Okay. Now let's me put here a debugger so that I can show you how I am handling the exception. And I will also put here a debugger inside the fetch data async function. Step next, and here I just delay for 1 second, and at this line I am forcefully throwing the exception, and once I throw the exception, the program execution will come inside the catch block. You can see that an error occurred fetching the data from the database. My this exception occurred inside our program, and here I have to print the message to the console. Let me show you inside the console. System.invalid exception and error occurred in fetching the data from database. Okay, and no, I will reach at this line program completed. Okay, program completed. So to handle the exception in the asynchronous programming, the things are same. You have just to write the try and catch block like in normal synchronous programming, and you can handle like in this way. I think it's enough about the exception handling in asynchronous programming. So handling asynchronous exception in C Sharp, as I already explained, is essential for writing robust applications by using the try-catch block, handling aggregate exceptions, and leveraging configure await and other things. You can effectively you can in an easy way manage the exception in your program. Thanks for watching this video about the exception handling in asynchronous programming, and don't forget to like, share this video and to subscribe the channel. See you next time with a new topic of this series. Thank you.